Thank you very much, Akshita. We've got breaking news coming in here on India Today. Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Naravane, who's just back from a two-day trip to the front in Ladakh, has reviewed operational preparedness of troops on the ground. The Galwan Valley standoff point has been secured by the army. Depsang, not a cause for immediate concern, with extensive Indian deployments already in that area, like India Today has already told you. Pangong So remains a flashpoint. The Indian Army is plugging gaps along the line of actual control to stop Chinese transgressions. Indian Army Chief General Naravane will be briefing the political leadership on the ground situation in Ladakh today. He's just back after 2 days in Ladakh, where he met with troops on the frontier and provided decorations for their valor in the Ladakh, in the Pangong So and Galwan incidents. Let's go straight across to India Today's Gaurav Sawant breaking these exclusive pointers this afternoon here on India Today. Gaurav, General Naravane spent 2 days in Ladakh. He travelled to many different areas, including Chushul, Darbuk, Demchok, etc. He met with soldiers and unit commanders, and today he will be briefing the political leadership in Delhi. Some areas continue to be a cause for concern. In many other areas, like you're reporting in Depsang, Gaurav, India has mobilized big, not an area of concern there.
Shiv, you're absolutely right. The Chief of the Army Staff, General M.M. Naravane, with him, the Army Commander, Northern Command, Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, and the Co-Commander, they've travelled extensively along this 830-kilometer long line of actual control in Ladakh. As you very rightly pointed out, they've visited areas which were seen as a cause for concern, especially in southern Ladakh, in Demchok and in Chumar. From what army sources are now telling India Today, the army is in a very comfortable position. The cause for concern remains the Chinese transgression of our claim line between patrol point between finger 8 and finger 4. That's a major cause for concern. As far as the situation in Galwan is concerned, Shiv, the Indian Army is in a secure position. At that flashpoint is what top army sources have told India Today. At that flashpoint, the army is in a secure position. Of course, today is the day whether we will know whether the Chinese are disengaging or not, but the Indian Army is on a commanding position, is in a commanding position on the higher reaches. If there is a withdrawal, if there's a disengagement, it would be mutual disengagement in Galwan. But there is no apprehension of a repeat of what had happened on the 15th of June. Shiv, if we just were to move a little ahead towards the Depsang plains, and that's an area of extreme concern because that goes up to the Karakoram mountain ranges. That is where we have the Daulat Beg Oldie advanced landing ground and our brigade there. Again, Shiv, what was seen as a cause for concern initially, according to the army now, we are in a secure position because of our massive deployment, and there is no hindrance in India patrolling up to our patrol points or our designated points at this point of time, is what army sources tell India Today, Shiv.
Gaurav, just one more point on the Galwan Valley. You know, on the 22nd of June, the pictures showed that the Chinese camp had actually returned to that post. You and I were both told by the army that visible de-escalation and disengagement would be visible between, the last 2 days since June the 22nd. Is that something we're expecting to see today?
We are expecting to see it today. We are not seeing it yet, or if it is happening yet, that information hasn't come down to the headquarters level just as yet. But you're absolutely right. After that conversation on the 22nd of June, we were to see some disengagement from the Chinese side. And Shiv, it's very interesting because of the lack of trust between the Indian side and the Chinese side after the Chinese stabbed India in the back. What sources have told India Today is that it will be mutually verifiable disengagement. which means that India will have to verify that the Chinese troops have disengaged, the Chinese will verify that the Indian troops have disengaged, and only then will it move forward to the next level. So there is a roadmap, there is a very elaborate roadmap that has been prepared. The modalities have been discussed not just at the military level, but also at the level of the Ministry of External Affairs, and each side will verify mutually the disengagement for the next step to be taken. And from what I've been told, Shiv, it will also be ensured that there is no repeat or apprehension of repeat of the 15th of June incident. So that is why it will be a mutually verifiable disengagement first, withdrawal next, and de-induction perhaps ultimately, Shiv.